don't know the words. What's that one part? Dun, 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 dun. Something like that. We are here to check out. I got it in the mail today. I haven't opened it up yet, but look. $1 billion babies. I'm gonna put my guitar somewhere. Put it down there. Anyway, yes. Look, it's still got the plastic on it. Look how thick that sucker is, man. This is the 50th anniversary of Alice Cooper's $1 billion babies. If we do the math, 50 years ago was 1964. No. 54. No. Not just kidding. 1974. You know, I like about what I love. My favorite year in metal and rock is 1984 because it was my first. I told this story many times. It was my first time going to a concert, which was Ozzy at Bark at the Moon tour. Getting into metal, like full fledged into metal on that year because I got to see Wasp and Rat that same year and joined a band in high school. It went on to Hollywood to, be somewhat famous. That's gonna be the name of our documentary when we get Will-O-Wisp, somewhat famous. The most famous unknown band in the world. Anyway, yeah. So what I love about 84 is that we're going to see this year. We're going to be seeing a lot of 40th anniversaries. A lot of bands do that instead of like 25 or 50. We've been like last year we saw a bunch of 40th anniversaries. I'm looking forward to the Dio Last in Line 40th anniversary. I'm surprised Kiss didn't do one. I'm surprised Kiss didn't do like a 40th anniversary for their first album and Hotter Than Hell. Maybe because back in the day those albums didn't sell that well because they didn't. I guarantee they're probably going to do something next year for like Kiss Alive. I bet that's going to be like a huge freaking box set and shit. They're still milking that Creatures of the Night box set. They just released a new version of it as on pre-order, which I don't know. It's tempting, but I don't know if I could spend $1,000 because I guess you get maybe a few extra things, but you get like a couple T-shirts, like long sleeve shirts and stuff. So I don't know because the original was $300. So are you telling me just because you're adding a couple shirts and maybe a couple extra CDs that it's going to be $900? I don't know. I got to look at it again and see exactly what you're getting. But enough about Kiss. We're here to unwrap and unbox this nice, beautiful record. It's supposed to come with some cool stuff. Any Alice Cooper fans out there? I know you are. You got to be Alice Cooper fan, man. I mean, this guy's like 75, maybe 76, or maybe close to 80. No. I should have looked up his age before I came on, but I'm pretty sure he's like mid-70s, and he's still doing his thing. He's still out there doing a stage show. He's moving around a lot. So his voice sounds great. It's not like he's an incredible technical singer. He's got the voice that fits his music, and that voice is a rough voice. It's probably hard to sing, especially when he's doing the lot of sort of really growly type songs that he has. Raspiness in his voice. Yeah, I mean, you do that so long, it's like you imagine your voice would just give out eventually, but his is still strong. So it's all remastered. Side one is the typical songs on the original record. Hello, hooray, raped. Ooh, I wonder if that song will go well over in this woke generation. Raped and freezing. Elected, $1 billion babies. Unfinished Tweet. Side 2, No More Mr. Nice Guy. That's his big hit off this record. Generation Landslide, Sick Things, Marianne, I Love the Dead. Oh, yeah, and I pulled up a clip on when Alice Cooper was on the Midnight Special. I'm hoping it don't get blocked. I'm going to play that. We'll just play it together and watch it. It's like a 2-minute clip. But some reason if you see me come back and say, hey, that was that, but you didn't see the videos because YouTube blocked it. But we're going to hope that doesn't happen. Oh, okay. So then that was disc 1. Side 3, because there's 2 albums in here. There's 2 LPs, but we're going to open it up and see. I'm just kind of giving you a rundown of what the LPs are. Side 3 is live. So it's pretty much like the $1 Billion Babies concert, live in concert. Yeah. With all the same songs. So there's like My Stars, Unfinished Sweet, Sick Things. Might have a few other songs that might not be on this record. Anyway, and then side 5 is School's Out and Under My Wheels. I guess they're the single versions from another album, I think. Is it Under My Wheels on School's Out? Yeah. Anyway, and then there's Outtakes, which is Cool Black Model T. A sucker reading. I should have stayed in school. I did stay in school all the way until 12th grade. I even graduated. I think what this is. Son of Billion Dollar Babies. Generation Landslide. Duh. Sorry for that brain fart. That was a Mitch McConnell freaking freeze right there. Woo. Anyway, and then there's a single version on side 6 of all the songs that are on here. Yeah. So like I said, 1974. That's 50 years. I'm looking forward to 84 because I'm hoping like a lot of reissues come out. Like I would love to see Don't Break the Oath reissue for 40th year. You know, I'm actually for my show, The Metal Block. I'm proud to announce that I'm going to have my first A-lister guest, legendary metal band Madam X from the 80s. Remember, we're high in high school. Na 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 na. Anyway, these guys right here. Remember Godzilla? If I'm pointing right, Chris Godzilla, and you got Maxine Petrucci, Roxy Petrucci from. She went on. The drummer. God, I hate this backwards shit, man. She went on to do Vixen, then Maxine also doing her thing. And I'm going to be interviewing me and my buddy from Willow Wisp and my brother from another mother, Tony. He's gonna co-host with me, but we're gonna interview this guy, Brent. And he might bring on a couple other people. I'm still confirming if other members are going to be joining him, but definitely the original singer. Remember Sebastian Bach joined the band after he left, and then Brett came back, I guess, in the early 2000s or mid 2000s or something. And they reformed, so they're still kicking ass. Strange thing, they only got 2 full studio albums in their entire catalog. They've been around for 40 years, So I'm looking forward to talking to them. Oh yeah, and also today I got Judas Priest new album, so get out there and get that. I don't want to give a review on that because everyone's doing it already. So I can tell you this. If you liked Firepower and you thought Firepower was like the shit that Judas Priest, like, wow, they outdid themselves, but they really kicked it up at least 2 or 3 notches more on this album because it's a really great album. So yeah, so let's get into Unwrapping Billion Dollar Babies. Okay. Like it's got the nice little emboss there. And so here's the hype sticker. I used to put the hype sticker on the actual record, and I felt like, yeah, that's stupid because then it kind of ruins the cover. So what I do is I do like to keep the hype sticker. That way it kind of reminds me of which version of the pressing I got. So I usually put that aside, and I'll sometimes put it on the inside, like on the sleeve or something on the inside. So let's do this together as one. Yeah, Madam X had that song. Come on, come all, we're gonna have a ball. I'm gonna have a ball, right? Yeah, I mean, they were like, they were one of our heroes in high school, man. 1984. You're high in high school. We were all high in high school, so it's gonna be cool to be able to talk to that guy and talk about 40 years of Madam X. Yeah. Now look at this. Look how thick it is. So the original came with, the whole idea of this album cover. And it, it's funny. Like I had this back in the day, but it wasn't until like maybe I don't know about 10 years ago when I realized that it's supposed to be a wallet, like a wallet that goes in your back pocket. Because I had gotten a repressing of it, and it came with like that dollar bill in the middle with the slip, and I was like, oh shit, it's supposed to be a wallet, like a giant wallet, $1 billion babies. Can you put $1 billion in here? Maybe. So like. What I was excited about mostly, that's a cool picture on the inside there, was when I heard that it opened up. Okay, so it's a little hard to see that for the cool pictures. All right. Got the song listings there. And yeah, and here's that big old giant. Let me move this microphone out of the way. So here's what it looks like on the inside. Whoa, look at that, man. That's just like the original version there. All right, so, and here's the thing's sticking. So here's the hype sticker. I'm going to put that over there. Get out of my way, hype sticker. But look, let's go see if we can spin this. I'm going to go to the store and see if I can spin this. Say I'm a billionaire, bitch. I'm rich, bitch. Ah, woo. This right here, I'm gonna put this towards the deficit. I'm gonna say I'm running for president, and I'm gonna pay part of the deficit off with this $1 billion bill, courtesy of Alice Cooper. I wonder if Alice Cooper's a billionaire yet, huh? No. I'm sure he's got a pretty nice bank account. I'm sure he's probably worth. I'll look it up later. We'll see what Alice Cooper's net worth is. I'm gonna guess. What do you think Alice Cooper's net worth is? And then we'll look it up after this. I'm gonna guess it's Iron Maiden's worth $125 million last time I checked, according to Forbes and all this stuff. The Iron Maiden, the band, they've been around for a long time. Alice Cooper does a lot of business, big tours. I'm gonna guess that Alice Cooper is probably net worth about, I want to say 20 million. I'm not gonna say as high as Iron Maiden just because I don't think he plays as big as shows as Iron Maiden does, even though he tours a lot. Okay, so let's see what's on the inside. You know what? Okay, this is the booklet, I guess. A little disappointing because in the picture, the book it looked like it was kind of thick, but I guess this is it. So, which is cool because it looks like it's gonna be some good reading. It's the $1 billion baby story, which is really cool. Okay. Oh, so it kind of goes through each song basically. There's an interview and it kind of goes through each song and then each member's talking about it, like Dennis Dunaway, Michael Bruce. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. So the band members, the lineup that he had on this, is it Dennis Dunaway, the bass player? I think he's one of the greatest bass players ever. I love the way his walking bass lines are just badass. Yeah, so there's 3 LPs in here. Yeah, it's kind of cool, huh? Yeah. I'm just gonna put everything over here and just kind of stack it nicely. This one doesn't have anything on it. And then let's see what the 3rd LP looks like. It's just black too. So the only one that has a picture is the 1st LP, which again is pretty cool little shot of the band with the little baby. That's back when Alice was drinking a lot too, man. He was drinking and doing a lot of drugs and shit. And boy, he even said one thing that helped me get sober was one thing that Alice Cooper said that always stuck with me. And this helped me later on as I was, because I battled addiction myself. But when I actually decided to take it serious and really put it into work to be sober, the one thing that always stuck in my head was when Alice Cooper said that on the Metal Years, when he said, "I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired." I was like, damn, that resonates because that's what it was. I was sick and tired of always being sick and tired because that's what the booze and the drugs did. I did cocaine, meth, and alcohol, but mostly alcohol. I'd only do the other shit if it was around, like if somebody had it, I was at a party or had a roommate that sort of did it and a lot like methamphetamines, and sometimes I needed to sober up or whatever to get to work, and so I kind of fell into that trap. So yeah, so that's all everything that's inside. Let's check out Alice Cooper's net worth. I'm really impressed with this though, because I got one of the original pressings, and it's nowhere near it has the stuff that has. Obviously, because the other one has only one record, so this has a bunch of extra stuff. I'm gonna type in Alice Cooper net worth for 2024. Oh, would I say he was worth about 20 million? Alice Cooper is worth $50 million as in 2024. Estimated. Concluded Alice Cooper's net worth in 2024 is estimated to be around $50 million. So that's pretty cool. Guy plays golf all the time. He's a devoted Christian. A lot of Christians would think he's a Satanist and a devil worshiper and all this because of all the crazy shit he's done and everything. But no, the guy is a very nice guy and a Christian. I had the pleasure of hanging out with his daughter one time. I think it was Calico. I know he had a couple daughters. I think it was Calico. I did a photo shoot with. I did some logo design for this for a friend who had her own hair hair supply company or hair products. I forgot what the hair products was called. This must have been about 20 years ago. And so, but she was good friends with a lot of people in the industry and stuff. So we did a photo shoot with, and I guess Calico Cooper uh, came to the shoot, and I did some pictures with her, and she had a friend that we did some pictures and sort of promoting the bottles, because my hair and everything being long and stuff. And and then me being the designer of the logos and stuff. But yeah, that was kind of a cool experience. Yeah. I remember her being real kind of cool and just kind of funny. Like she had a good personality and good sense of humor. Pretty sure it was Calico. It was one of them. I kind of always thought her name was Dallas, but then I think it was Calico. Anyway, enough of that name dropping shit. Let's check out Alice Cooper, the Midnight Special. He was on the Midnight Special back in '74, doing $1 billion babies. So let's check it out. Yeah, got the snake. Look how skinny he was. Real quick, my old band Willow Wispy played it, and I had a 12-feet Burmese python, and I brought her on stage one night, and it was kind of cool, but I could tell she wasn't very comfortable up there. So I only brought her up for like maybe a couple minutes, and then I had my person that was helping me on stage put her back in her tank. So yeah, but I could tell she wasn't having a good time. Not like that snake, but yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd throw that in there. So this probably wasn't 1974 when Babies came out. He was just doing the song because if you look at the background, it's the album cover to "In from the Outside," if that's the right title for that album, which came out later on. So yeah, but either way, this is Alice Cooper doing $1 billion babies on the Midnight Special. Yeah. There's a lot of similarities to Marilyn Manson. You think he stole the stuff from Marilyn Manson? Just kidding. Other way around. Yeah, wanker. Yeah, so look at it. Got this. We got so we got a chance to look at what's inside. So get out there and get this. If you're an Alice Cooper fan, even if you're not an Alice Cooper fan, get out there and get it because it's cool to have. And who knows, maybe you'll get turned on to Alice Cooper and go buy all of his other stuff too. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the legend, man. So I hope I got this right. Yeah. Like a giant wallet, man. Look, I'm a billionaire. Chicks love me. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining me on this little unboxing. Hope you had fun and stay tuned for my show, The Metal Block. I'm actually going to be interviewing two guys from Hollywood legendary bands, Peppermint Creeps and Foxy Rocks. I'm going to be interviewing them today, and this show is going to air on Sunday. These guys are playing the Whiskey on the 15th, a big show and everything. So I thought I'd have them on and talk about Hollywood in the good old days. We go back ourselves. We've been friends for a long time and played some shows together back in the day. So yeah, I thought it's going to be a fun conversation on The Metal Block. I think it's going to be episode 19. I'm getting up there, man. Almost 20 episodes. Like I said, I got freaking Madam X coming up after that. And Juan Black from Black Sunday coming up. He's a really great band and a good friend of mine as well. Mike Dunn from Sweet Poison and Daddy Ray. Got him lined up. I'm working on some more. So stay tuned. And I'm going to take a break and just work on my freaking music so I can get my album out and work on this recording software. Keep procrastinating on this shit. But I got the songs written. I just need to record them. Some good music coming down the pike. At least I believe it's good. I wouldn't put it out if I didn't think it was good. All right. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to everyone else. And remember, If you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. So horns up and peace out. How do I stop this thing?